Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to the Cool Creator series once again. Today, I'm going to be peeping the levels of Presta. Presta only has 10 levels, but most of them are pretty good. I'm going to begin with Starsight because it's easy, it's a nice introduction to what his style is like. Before recording this video, I've spoken to him briefly on Discord and he does admit that a lot of his levels are low effort, but goddamn they look cool. Like, I love the rough style of those planets in contrast to the smooth gradients of the blocks. The atmosphere is amazing. Interesting structures and level sequencing too, floating up and down against the constellations in the background. It's just really nice. The color combinations are amazing. He somehow manages to work in this gray with some colored backgrounds and blocks, but it definitely sets apart that detail from the rest. And this is just so nice. How bumpy it feels when you're going along the bottom. The big jumps on the red orbs, even though you're tiny, just feels really uncomfortable, and I like it. It's a good level. Starsight, free coins, but we don't talk about that. The end screen is super clean, how it just cuts off into darkness like that. Still shows the level on the left right there, but that was a really nice experience to start the video. I've completed this one before, Amaya. It's a collab with John265. This is the one that really caught my attention and made me consider a Cool Creator series because I really like the masking used in this level, and the color combinations once again are just heat and you don't really see them too often. Being paired with white and black detail, the contrast is pretty high but it works really well. I like this part a lot. I don't even know if it was Presta who made it. No matter who made what in this collab, I think it's very evident that the two creators involved have been able to bounce off of each other using the experimental style and a lot of masks and shapes and stuff to really set this level apart from the rest, as well as the unconventional color schemes that it's went for. It feels both saturated and washed out at the same time due to the color schemes used, the inverting pulses, and the bright glow at the sides of the screen right there. I like that all of the focus is placed onto the blocks and the arrows and the path that you're taking instead of the surroundings. It puts you in this like one-track mind. And then this ending ball section is a lot more dreamy, how the blocks appear to blur and move away and then reform. It's nice. It's like a rocking motion, and I think the Black Orb gameplay is really good as well. It fits super well, and you get a nice little quaint ending. Mars is our home. I'm going into this one blind. I have no idea what to expect, but the description says it's a filler level testing designs, which is what I really like to see from creators. I like to see test levels like this where they just put out a bunch of ideas that would never really make it into full cohesive levels. This is really good. I love the gradient in the background and how detailed the rocks are in comparison to the open space elsewhere. This is really nice actually. Good use of the invisible blocks here and there as well. I like that a lot, and I love the big transitions where you float up and down so far. This is super clean so far. This is awesome. Very good use of the song with very short and sharp color changes in the blocks, and then some regular old pulses in the other space. That's so cool. Honestly, Presta's style reminds me a bit of Taman in some way, because the gameplay is very clearly set out with like big motions, very nice flow. Whee! I like that little mask in the middle that hides the stars briefly. That was a dope one. I'm gonna add that to the favorites. In fact, all of these are in the favorites now. Let's go. This one's called Tethys. It's unrated. I don't know what to think. The top comment is from Arb, someone I respect for their creativity, saying, "Wish you expanded upon this idea a bit more." So I'm very excited. A super sick concept, says Arb. Let's see what this is. Ooh. That block design is awesome. Wow. That is a massive contrast from the open space to the blocks, and it works, honestly. Wow, this one's all about the shapes and the core designs and stuff. I love that every detail in the blocks has so much contrast to the black in it, but then in the open space, there's just like a really light gray and white that has like no contrast at all. That's just so interesting to me. And it's all slow speed as well. This is so against the norm, and I like it so much for that. Tethys, you can get a 2-star feature send for that, a like, and a favorite. That's 4 for 4. So far, it's clear to see that Presta has just pushed their ideas to the max, no matter how much quality they have to sacrifice. But this one is a different story. This one has a nice coin route, which I'm not going to take straight away because the level itself is fire, and I want to show that first. This is Sightless by Presta, which was decently popular a while ago. There's some really nice text that kind of goes to the lyrics of the song. So far, this level's been pretty unsettling with the lyrics that kind of wrap around you. And you know, it doesn't really feel like it's leading up to much at the moment. Like when you go into it, you kind of expect something else by this time. I mean, it is quite dark towards the end, but just wait until I show you this coin route. That is Sightless, another fantastic end screen, by the way. Look at that, man, that's dope. But now, let me show you the most incredible thing about this level. Concealed behind an invisible toggle orb at the very beginning, I present to you the Sightless coin route. As you can see, all of the visuals are completely different. There's glitching effects, the color scheme is completely destroyed. There's some awesome overlays that are covering me up right now, really bringing the level to life, you know, making the name of the level make sense. Sightless. It's kind of obscuring my path forward with all of these unsettling effects, as if this level wasn't unsettling enough. Like, just look at this, man. The attention to detail is fantastic, and it really shows that Presta cares about his craft, considering that most of the people who play this level would never know about the coin route. It's just so incredible to me, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Don't you know you've lost control? Forget about the things you think I know. No secrets, you can't keep me in the dark. That is so fascinating, man. What a banger level by Presta. I never played it myself, but I was just completely gobsmacked when I saw this for myself on YouTube. That level is crazy. I can't believe I never played it until now, but I was still gobsmacked when I was watching a YouTube video of it, because that is such an interesting twist to add to your level. You've probably seen this one before. Planetary Sector was one of Presta's breakout levels, even though it's only made in 3 days. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to sight read this, so I'm taking it for a spin in practice mode before anything. I really like the color schemes in this level. The gameplay is set out pretty well. Mixing some bright and then some dark desaturated colors looks great in my opinion. Tasteful use of glow as well, and I just like how each part links on from one another. And I love that slope gameplay too. All of Presta's gameplay has been very nice. It's probably linked to the fact that he has like 40,000 stars or something. And also the fact that he has very great taste, which I know from checking out his YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link to in the description because he uploads a lot of banger levels on there. I love the floaty movements of all the blocks right here. It's like we're traveling through a space station, which is like a common feeling I get from his levels, honestly. This wave part's a little bit difficult. You got a couple of fake spikes in there that are tripping me up, but man, these transitions are flawless. It's kind of giving me mixed signals. Like, I'm getting the Taman charm and the Nazgub structuring right now. Like, the usage of black is very close to Nazgub in my mind, yet Presta manages to make it his own with his own like flow and fluid transitions. That's kind of hard. There's a couple of timings for an easy demon right there. I'm gonna give it a spin in normal. I'm not gonna lie, this level is quite challenging considering that it's got an easy demon rating on it. There's a couple of UFO patterns that you've got to get down before you can even access the second part of the level, like that double click right there. I don't know, there's just some tough stuff that you don't normally see in an easy demon. This ship part is very nice though. I love how varied the gameplay is. You're flying up and down constantly. You've got orb gameplay too. Like, it's just so well set out. That wasn't English. Whee! Okay, let's get to the drop at least. This ship gameplay is actually quite difficult. I can't believe I'm having such a tough time with this. Okay, Planetary Sector. Let's have an attempt at the drop right now. A few timings at the ball, I think. Yeah. The robot, you got to do some small clicks and some timings. That orb is a timing, man. Let's not die to this robot timing this time. There we go. You got to do a couple of small jumps like that. This wave's pretty tight and there's a lot of moving objects that can really trip you up. Oh my goodness, this level is really grinding my gears. The level just broke. What? I hit the green orb and it didn't boost me far enough over that spike. Are you kidding me, Presta? Oh my god. Clutch. Yes. Let's go. That was so cool. Oh my god. I don't know why it took me so long to beat. This level is like tastefully empty. There's not much in between the structures, but what's there is actually really good, and I like it. Maybe it's best that I don't touch this, and I just leave this video off on Planetary Sector, because I feel like that was a good one to end on. Just make sure to look forward to Presta's upcoming levels. He told me in direct messages that he was going to be making a level with much more effort put in than the last few that he's put out, which I'm very excited for because these have all been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to drop a follow. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll leave the link in the description. He does upload banger levels there. You can see just by peeping at his channel page that he has some pretty good taste. He's uploaded footage of his own levels like Starsight and Maya, Mars is Our Home. But then when you scroll down, you can see some other interesting levels like Antechamber by Quid. You know, some good levels. And I'm definitely excited to see what he puts out in the future because the levels that he's got out already are fire. So thank you for watching this Geometry Dash Cool Creators episode. Check the links in the description. You'll find a brand new link there. The Clips channel where I'm posting a short clip every single day at 9 PM British time on a variety of games, etc, etc. I made a community post a couple of days ago about it if you go and search for that. Leave a like and subscribe and have a good day.